Assalamu alaikum, good morning, and a warm welcome to everyone. My name is Muhammad Rizal, Chairman of the FIMM's Board of Directors. It's my great pleasure to welcome everyone to FIMMAC 2022. Firstly, on behalf of FIMM, we thank the Securities Commission Chairman, Datuk Sri Dr. Awang Adik Hussein, who will be delivering the keynote address for FIMMAC 2022. Datuk Sri Chairman and the management and staff of the Securities Commission has always been supportive of FIMM's initiatives. Thank you also for the participation of unit trusts and PRS consultants, market practitioners, and the public for making the time to participate in FIMMAC, FIMM's flagship conference and investor education event. I understand that this year we will have more than 2,600 attendees. This year's FIMMAC theme is Reset. The term Reset was inspired by the World Economic Forum's call for the Great Reset in June 2020 in response to the difficulties brought about by the COVID-19 pandemic. This initiative called for significant structural changes in our society. Under the circumstances, we did not have much of a choice. We have had to change how we operate business, how we interact, and how we educate. We may have to keep continually adapting to changes as we face the continued existence and perhaps further outbreaks of COVID. We have learned to prepare for the worst, but always hope for the best. 2022 has marked a great change in the lives of Malaysians. We transitioned from pandemic to endemic, many restrictions were lifted, and many sectors are slowly restarting. This transition, this shift, provides us an opportunity to approach things in new and better ways, to reset as opposed to reverting with older, potentially less efficient ways. Globally, major developments, such as Russia's invasion of Ukraine, have caused an increase in oil prices, causing rising business costs, volatile markets, and higher commodity costs, which have impacted everyone. Increasingly, we feel the effects of climate change, where weather patterns have become erratic and extreme. We need to find a better way of doing things in this industry, like in other industries. An ethical, sustainable, and value-creating reset so we can overcome these challenges and continue to prosper. Virtual FIMMAC and IES 2022 intends to examine ways of how the unit trust, private retirement scheme industry, distributors, consultants, and investors can approach things in better and more improved ways to create the foundations of our reset. Despite the changes brought about by the pandemic and its accompanying restrictions, the unit trust and PRS industry has continued to see steady growth. Assets under management for unit trusts has increased over the last 5 years with a growth from 427 billion ringgit as at end 2017 to 526 billion as at end of 2021, showing a growth of 23.4%. We have had some dips in AUM in 2022 due to difficult market conditions, but I believe fund performance should be viewed over a period of time and not on a situational basis. Additionally, over the last 2 years, unit trust AUM grew by approximately 9.3%, from 482 billion as at the end of 2019 to 526 billion as at the end of 2021. This growth is further illustrated by the fact that the number of funds have also grown from 644 funds as at the end of 2017 to 740 funds as at the end of 2021. The private retirement scheme space has also seen tremendous growth over the last 5 years, with its asset under management increasing by 152%, from 2.2 billion as at the end of 2017 to 5.6 billion as at the end of 2021. The growth in the PRS space can also be seen with a significant increase in the number of PRS consultants, which grew from 20,646 consultants as at the end of 2017 to 27,436 consultants, a growth of 32.9% over the last 5 years. Our industry not only weathered the pandemic, in fact, it grew both in AUM and in the number of consultants, which now stands at 65,000 as at August 2022. This shows consultants overcame recent challenges by adapting to the online services provided in large part by the UTMCs, banks, and distributors. As an industry, we work together to overcome the many challenges, and I am confident we will continue to adapt and innovate to overcome the challenges ahead. FIMM also quickly adapted to meet consultants' needs online with registrations, examinations, and courses, as well as in dealing with stakeholders. Going forward, we hope to implement a centralized database system where members and distributors alike can obtain industry information that is free, current, and easily accessible for the benefit of everyone. Let me end by saying that the changes in the business landscape and other disruptions will continue to happen, perhaps more rapidly in cycles and volatility than ever before. We will continue our close cooperation between industry players, consultants, the Securities Commission, and FIMM to continually upgrade our standards and skills in order to remain relevant to investors. Thank you again for participating in FIMMAC 2022. I hope we will have fruitful discussions over the next few days for us to lead to a path of reset. Thank you.